Hi guys, sorry for the very long update yet again. My appointment at the clinic didn't go as planned. I knew that I was probably getting myself too excited for nothing. What happened was we went to the clinic, and obviously I knew that I was at the weight that they wanted me to be at, and we went in, we waited for about 5 minutes, so we went a really long wait. We were called through by a nurse and I was weighed, and they, well, she was like so nice, this nurse was, and she basically turned around and said that yes, it's fantastic, the weight's perfect, you're doing really well. I was actually below the weight that they wanted me to be, so more than what they wanted me to be, and it's still dropping off, but that's another story and I'll get to that shortly. So she sat us down, me and my husband down, and we were basically going through the next step. Well, the next step is now null and void, so it's been quite hard to sort of get my head around it all, because the three options that were wrote down were there were the three options that were given to us, which was the next plan of action, was that have already been done. Obviously I had surgery back in February, then there was a tube, there was three options anyway, and basically they've all been done, and now we just, she couldn't apologise enough. It was due to the lack of communication between a private hospital, which was where I had my surgery, and lack of communication between the two. So obviously from the hospital that had the procedure, the operation, to they were meant to communicate with the fertility clinic, and obviously they have not communicated. So we were advised by the nurse to make a formal complaint, which we did. That's all been sent off. Me personally, I didn't want to, because I kept thinking, well, what good is it going to do? Really, what good is this going to do? No disrespect to anyone, but it's just going to hopefully stop this from happening, you know, someone else. And especially with this, it's been like, we've been waiting for 5 years for our first child, and it's just, I'm so mad. I mean, at first I just wanted to give up fighting. I said, no, let's not do this complaint. But with the help from family and support from my husband, we decided that we would put this complaint in. And I think about 4 days after I filed the complaint and obviously sent it off, I had a phone call to say that they received it, and that it was going, we sent it to the chief executive, and they were that concerned regarding this letter that they were sending it higher to the chief director. I don't know if that's higher, or anyway, they were sending it to the chief director, because the gynecologist that has been dealing with everything with us at the fertility clinic, and obviously who did my operation at the hospital, he's meant to be one of the top gynecologists in our area, and it's not he's not communicating very well. But it's like we said, it's probably not down to him. It's obviously, he writes all the things down. It's down to his admin, and no disrespect, but his admin is absolutely, and I'm going to say it as it is, she's crap. She's rubbish. I mean, the times we tried to ring up regarding things, and just to ask questions really, because we were told that we could do this, and I was wanted to ring up regarding my metformin, and I wanted answers, and she kept promising that she was going to call back, and then we were told by my GP to ring back every day, and which we did, and then in the end we were getting nowhere after a month of constant phone calls. You know, phone calls don't come free, so you know, we constantly rang and we got nowhere. So yeah, so due to that, our treatment's now been null and voided for temporarily until October the 7th, which is our next appointment at the fertility clinic. So still a way to go, but I'm concentrating on losing more weight. I've lost since May an amazing 3 stone. Thumbs up for that. I am chuffed to bits. I still can't see it in myself, but I'm the sort of person that's constantly in denial. So obviously I'm probably in my mind, I sort of block it out. I have noticed obviously looser clothes, so I've had to sort of get some new clothes, and but I sort of do, I like some of my old clothes, so it's like I don't want to get, I mean I love this top, I love this top, and I don't want to get rid of it, so I wear this a lot of the time because it's comfy and it's light, and it's with the weather that we've been having, it's just nice and cool and light. So yeah, so 3 stone since May. I'm aiming for another 2 stone, and I'll sort of be definitely well under. Well, I was told I was classed as clinically obese. Obviously sometimes you shouldn't really listen to what they say, but obviously I've looked online and I've looked at charts, and I'm still with my dietitian and she's great, and I'm seeing her again on the 24th of September, so I'm looking forward to that, because I didn't get a chance to see her last month because basically, well, this month with what's been going on, I just couldn't go. I couldn't bear going anywhere. I was quite distraught about what was going on, because whereas before we knew what we were going back to the fertility clinic for, now we're going back and we don't know what's going to happen and if they're going to be able to help us. Another thing that was said when we were at the fertility clinic when I went for the weigh-in was that my fertility is decreasing. So we have less than, well, we have now, we're under 5 year to catch. So yeah, I understand that, you know, it'll happen if you don't think about it. Oh, and it drives me mad when people say that. Don't think about it and it'll happen. But if it's all that you want, then surely there's people out there that can understand that I want this so badly, and age and time's going against us, and it's quite scary, and yeah, just emotional, and I'm not going to get an emotional wreck because I've had my tears, and it's now time to plod on. And as I said, I'm keeping myself focused with losing my weight, so I'm keeping myself busy, and I've had a few you know, blips here and there, and now I'm just gonna get on, lose this weight, and you know, it's not that long to go till October, so you know, fingers crossed, hopefully it will be a nice belated birthday present, because we go back on the 7th of October, and my birthday's on the 5th, so it will be a nice belated birthday present, so I'm looking forward to that. I've got some big plans for my birthday because it's a special one this year, and yeah, I'm not a drinker, but I'm planning on something good for my birthday. You know, get some friends here, there and everywhere, and get together and just have a really good time. Try and keep, you know, focusing on other things rather than the matter in hand, so to speak. Do I have anything else to tell you? I think really that's everything. So I will, obviously I'll try and keep you updated. I'll probably do a video just before we go back to the clinic on thoughts and feelings. Hope you're all well, and I will speak to you as soon as I can. Bye.